Okay. So, should be streaming? Yep. Okay. Yep, streaming. I think I'll put it here a bit more. Yeah, maybe not. So, like the previous one that I tried streaming with, I'm gonna show off the 2010 PlayStation E3 press conference and watch along since it's kind of E3 weekend, so I might as well try this streaming stuff with some E3s that were in the past, way past sometimes. I got the little chat up here that you can see on here, but alright, let's see if this works or not. It should mostly be part 1. Okay, that's weird. Let me get check to see how long it is.
Where'd he go?
In 2010. 11 years ago. A lot of stuff then. See if we can adjust the volume now. Nope, it's all the way up. Okay. PSP. PSP Go? PlayStation 2. What the hell happened? I guess whoever had the source of this couldn't get the copyrights to the rest of the song or something.
Come on. Who wants to pretend their hand is a gun? What is this, 3rd grade?
Wow, so much stuff. Man, that silly PlayStation Move stuff. Man, that...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jack Tretton.
President and CEO at the time.
Wow. Check out this stage. I feel like I'm at a U2 concert.
Don't know if the guy's still
and it's not intimidating enough to be in front of a big crowd. We're going to be in the crowd. And I got to warn you guys, there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of great product, and other than a little spittle from me, your only risk. So no need for ponchos. We're going to do it natural. So.
Are you going to have Gallagher out there with watermelons?
I saw the big round of applause
mallet?
for Kevin Butler in the video, and I know a lot of our fans in the blog suggested how cool it would be if maybe Kevin Butler co-hosted with me. And I got to be honest with you, definitely considered it for a minute, but the guy's already got a 50-foot mural in front of the convention center, and he's stealing all my ink. So I'm sorry. It's all about me for a couple minutes. Thank you. On behalf of everyone at PlayStation, I want to welcome you back to the historic Shrine Auditorium. We've come to E3 with momentum on our side. We just passed 10 consecutive months of year-over-year growth, and we're just beginning to hit our stride. 4 years ago, we came to E3 and we announced a new 10-year vision for home entertainment. We said we'd build an ecosystem of content and services that matched our heritage. This vision was of a home entertainment device, one that was future-proof and constantly evolving. We said that this device would transition Sony Computer Entertainment into more than a gaming company. It would transition us into an interactive network entertainment company. In less than 4 years into this life cycle, we're living that vision. PlayStation 3 is the only console with something for every single member of your family. It's the only console with Blu-ray, built-in Wi-Fi, integrated hard drives in every unit, and a free and growing portfolio of network services. Along the way, we've been continually introducing unrivaled gaming experiences that you've come to expect from PlayStation, with franchises like God of War, Heavy Rain, Little Big Planet, SOCOM, and Uncharted. And these are exclusive games you can only experience on PS3. But at PlayStation, we're not simply focused on introducing great new games and hardware technology.
Games that were
Consumers can enjoy virtually any form of entertainment experience on the PS3 and the PlayStation Network. It's not just confined to your living room. You can take it with you anywhere on the go. For 15 years, we've strived to create an experience that are both dazzling and transformative. And consumers want all their games, music, photos, movies, and TV shows accessible in one place from one device. And PlayStation has the most capable and connected platform on the planet. We'd like to share our vision of the future, one that we see clearly in high-definition 3D. I'd like to bring out our first guest of the afternoon, the President and Group CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment and President of Sony's Network Products and Services Group, Kaz Hirai.
This guy.
All right. Thank you, Jack. He took all my good lines, so I'm just going to go right into the teleprompter, I guess. It's great to be back here on stage at E3 again. Always a pleasure seeing everybody. Wanted to speak a little bit about 3D today. So PlayStation's
3D,
heritage and legacy has always been centered on two tenets that we have that the whole family can enjoy. First, it's about all innovation, and then second, it's all about content. And in the next year, PlayStation will take both its innovation as well as its content to a completely new level. And from the camera to all the way to the living room, Sony is the undisputed leader in 3D. We're the only company that provides an end-to-end ecosystem of that 3D experience. Sony innovation drove the whole industry to Blu-ray, and what PlayStation did for Blu-ray, we're now ready to do it for 3D as well. It's that experience and content that will define 3D. And PlayStation 3 enables users to enjoy the true 3D experience in the home, and it's really the perfect vehicle for 3D distribution, delivery, and of course, entertainment content. Sony Bravia 3D-ready TVs are being shipped out as we speak, and they are arriving in homes across the world. And we will already have built in an install base of more than 35 million PS3s that are 3D ready. We have enabled every PS3 through a system software update to be your 3D entertainment hub and to drive your 3D entertainment.
You mean those
Titles
old 3D
such as
goggles
Super
that you
Stardust,
had?
Pain, MotorStorm Pacific Rift, and of course, Wipeout HD. They are all downloadable from the PlayStation Store in 3D today, with 20 titles created natively in 3D coming by the end of March
Last I heard,
2011.
pain was a pain.
A decade from now, when we look back at this year, 2010, it will most likely be remembered as the year that PlayStation brought authentic 3D to the industry, creating new experiences for gamers and families, and new business lines for retailers, and of course, our publishing partners. It's a whole other dimension for PS3 and for the industry. And there is no place where 3D is more defined than with PlayStation 3. Now, to demonstrate one of the industry's most anticipated 3D titles, Killzone 3, here from Guerrilla Games is Herman Hulst.
Killzone 3D. Sure that's going to go over well.
Thank you, everyone. We are very excited to be here today to present this live demo.
As far as
of
I remember,
Killzone 3
the
in 3D.
Killzone franchise wasn't
3D
that
technology is
bad
not
of a
something
shooter.
we're looking to merely adapt into Killzone 3.
Although it wasn't
Rather,
one of the best ones either.
3D is a key pillar in our
Because
development
otherwise
process,
it would have been,
and we are
they
creating
would have brought
Killzone
it back.
3
Maybe,
with complete
maybe that's something that
3D
they might
integration in
announce
mind,
coming
so
up
from
here.
the ground up. Killzone 3 is easily our most ambitious
Of course,
project
Sony won't
to
be
date,
doing
and
anything
we're
since they
very
got their own
excited
little
to show you some of our
Sony
latest single
press
player
conference
We will
elsewhere.
demo 2 separate sections from the 4th level of the game. The scene is set in the Arctic north of the planet Helghan, and this is just one of a variety of unique environments that Killzone 3 will deliver. Now, as you'll see, players will have access to dynamic new weapons and vehicle gameplay, facing tougher and scarier enemies than ever before. The goal is to put you in the middle of a very realistic sci-fi war where a sense of immersion is brought to life with stunning visuals, with robust audio effects, and of course, the ability to play in 3D. Now, since time is limited, we want to get straight into the action, so please welcome our producers, Steve and Heidi. Put on your 3D glasses, enjoy the demo of Killzone 3, and bear in mind, this is a live demo that consists of 2 sections. Enjoy.
Right. Pre-alpha code. These are some weird things. This one's like a goblin vulture thing. That's where you take shelter, dumbass. You're just out there in front of everything.
Raiders, where's my evac? ETA 30 seconds, command. Come on, step on my head.
Yes, let me bash your head in with my foot. What the?
Sir, this AA gun is all over us. Keep it busy. He's trying to get under it.
How about you try to be sneaky, especially if you're on an enemy ship?
I just saw Savchenko. Where? There, on the ring. Well, damn. All right, a well-placed
Nearly died, but got the bomb on there.
Deck crew be advised, we're spotting more AA. Multiple targets. We've got incoming RPG fire. Moving down. Raider 1 to 3, we're right behind you. We got some runners on that bridge. Deck crew, we're going to be taking a strafing run around this. Boom, baby. Nice work, people. All Raiders, prepare to move topside. I want all fire on that. Raider Command, we got some dropships on the pad up here. I don't see them. Command, they're at your 12. Circle around. Raider 3, I want positive ID on those dropships. Not our bird, sir. Narwhal's long gone. We're wasting them. Command, we got a fast mover on radar. It's on my tail. I need assistance. All call signs. Break off and assist Raider 3. We're in pursuit of the dropship. Incoming missile fire. Taking evasive. Christ.
Thank you, Stephen. Killzone 3 is a technical showpiece with truly epic cinematic moments and explosive set pieces, all coming together to deliver the most realistic sci-fi shooter experience available. I am happy to announce that Killzone 3 will be available worldwide this coming February 2011, exclusively on PlayStation 3. Another piece of news I'm pleased to share is that Killzone 3 will be fully compatible with PlayStation Move functionality at launch.
Including its little gunner accessory.
And we'll be talking more about that, obviously, in the months to come. Now, to see more of this level as well as 3D gameplay, please come by at the SCA booth and experience it for yourself. Thank you for now, and I hope you guys enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Thanks, Herman. How about that for an immersive 3D experience? How about another round of applause for Herman and the guys from Guerrilla Games? Yeah. Now, like any new form of entertainment technology, the content drives the consumer interest and, of course, the adoption as well. And what titles like Avatar are doing for 3D movies, titles like Killzone 3 will do for 3D games. This isn't content that was merely adapted for 3D. It was created for 3D. Only games developed for 3D can provide the true 3D gaming experience. And this is the only place you will see it because PS3 is the only platform with native 3D gaming. Some of our biggest titles on PS3 this year will be in 3D, including MotorStorm Apocalypse, Killzone 3, and the Sly Collection. And just wait till you look over the hood as you barrel through the city in Gran Turismo 5 in 3D.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
That's a game we haven't heard in a while.
In addition, our publishing partners are bringing some of the industry's biggest franchise to everyone in 3D as well, including titles like Crysis 2 from Electronic Arts, Mortal Kombat from Warner Brothers, Ubisoft's Shaun White Skateboarding, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Tron Evolution, the video game from Disney.
They're talking about 3D here, right?
NBA 2K11 from 2K Sports.
Okay, NBA and Mortal
Finally,
Kombat, I don't understand
when
how
you
would
pair
play
3D with the upcoming PlayStation Move, the experience is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Titles like The Fight, Lights Out, iPad, Tumble, and MLB The Show. They will all take advantage of both PlayStation Move as well as 3D, and it's really the closest thing you will ever experience to being physically in the game itself. Now, we have one last 3D video to show you today to really show you that it's not just a future of entertainment, it's a future that Sony will lead. So, everybody, put your glasses back on and take a look at the video. Thank you very much.
Oh, soccer. Golf? College football? So it's going to be a montage. this stuff. That's iPad. The iPad game looks cute, but the fact that there was iPad and then I think a little later on Connectimals, it was a bit weird comparing those two. And both of me needed the different devices. So. Fuck. This is totally fucked up. I guess the music was disconnected due to copyright stuff and yeah. Fatality. Driving this billion-dollar car in a race where it can get totally destroyed. Kaboom. Is that it? Oh, these fuckers did that shit. Gotta be fucking kidding me.
What you just saw is one more leap in the entertainment
the issue
experience,
here was
moving us closer
later
to
on,
a more immersive, more realistic
for some
gaming
reason,
environment.
Sony
That's good news for every single
split
person in this
up
room. Our industry is
the
often
E3 press
talking
conferences
in
into
terms
different
of life
parts,
cycles.
and
But
somebody
things
put it
have
into
changed.
one thing.
It's no longer simply a question of how long you can be relevant in people's lives, but in how many ways you can be relevant in people's lives. This year not only represents the 15th anniversary of PlayStation, but we're also celebrating the 10th anniversary of the PlayStation 2. This is an
They should have
incredible
done a better
testament to
job
both the
editing it
technology
together.
and the software, but also the consumer support over the last decade. And we're not slowing down. According to Nielsen, PlayStation 2 is the second most played console last year, and we sold 7.3 million units globally. PlayStation 2 continues to provide value to
Part of me misses
publishers,
the PlayStation
retailers,
2.
and consumers, and we expect another strong year in North America
It had a
with
lot of
continued
great
growth and
games.
expansion in Latin America. At
During the
PlayStation, our
its run, it
innovation
had
has
some
always
shitty
been
ones.
focused on creating entirely new experiences. With the PlayStation 3, we're reaching out to non-gamers, but we're also honoring the core gamers by championing their other forms of entertainment, all under one roof and with one investment. Since last year, we've had a huge influx of consumers going out and buying the PS3, and they're also connecting it. And they're not just connecting it for the great head-to-head gaming experiences, but also for the more than 3,400 movies and 20,000 television episodes. They're connecting their PS3s to stream Netflix, browse the internet, or to stream music from any room in their house. It's not necessarily because consumers are more tech-savvy. It's because they're appreciating all the ways it connects to their lives, and they recognize and appreciate the added value in services. Another breakthrough that will enable brand new experiences is an innovation that we unveiled at GDC 3 months ago. A new product that won't just allow consumers to enjoy the games or be surrounded by the game, but literally to move into the game. You really have to get involved, and that is a major shift in motion gaming.
This
The difference
was
comes down to
such
one word:
an
realism.
awkward
The
accessory.
PlayStation Move difference is the ability to precisely replicate every subtlety
Precisely
in that motion.
my ass.
How it happens in your hand is how it happens on the screen. Here to tell us a bit more about it, please welcome Peter Dilley.
Thanks, Jack. Great job.
You know,
Thanks
back
to
when
all
I was
of you here
working
at
at
E3. It's very
GameStop and we
exciting to be here at
tried
E3.
these
There's
demos
so
for
much
the
momentum
PlayStation
behind the
Move
PlayStation
out,
3 platform. You know, at
was
PlayStation, we've always been
absolute
focused on
shit.
innovation that drives our category forward, and PlayStation Move does it again. We often describe PlayStation 3 as another future-proof PlayStation product. And here we are, nearly 4 years into the life cycle, and PlayStation 3
the
is
ideas that they
defining
had for
and
the
introducing
PlayStation Move,
leading-edge technology.
the games
with
that they
3D,
had
and
made
now with PlayStation
specifically
Move.
for it, the
The
ideas were
entertainment
great.
solution that only does everything now does even more.
The functionality of the
course,
Move device,
PlayStation Move
the
will offer
navigation
great casual and
controller
family
and
games.
wand.
But PlayStation Move also
Absolute
introduces new
shit
level of precision
response.
that allows us to create new gaming experiences that won't just appeal to casual fans, but will appeal to core gamers as well. Really, for the first time in motion gaming, core gamers will have something they'll find both challenging and rewarding. So how does PlayStation Move work, and what makes it special? It's really the combination of the PlayStation Eye camera and the Move controller that gives you unrivaled one-to-one tracking. And it's this fidelity and precision that changes everything. The Move controller has 3 sensors built in that provide motion and pointing data directly to the cell processor on board the PS3. And in addition, the light emitted from the Move controller is tracked by the PlayStation Eye camera in real time to give the exact location of the controller in 3D space. Now, this unrivaled precision in motion gaming makes the gaming experience better for anybody, whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore gamer. The industry's best development studios have raved that the data they get back from the controller is exactly what they're looking for, and it frees their teams up to focus on the fun aspects of the game without worrying about some of the limitations they might find on other hardware systems.
Otherwise known as the
So what does the development
frustrating
really think about this
aspects of it.
technology? Let's take a look.
What we're working on is really the next generation of user interface.
No matter how intense the game experience is on a controller or even a mouse and keyboard, the fact that this is suddenly requiring your whole body to move. Now granted, it's your hand, but it can track how high I go, how low I go. So I crouch, it goes down with me. Everything I do matters to this thing.
PS3 motion controller, I would say, is head and shoulders over
The
anything
Move
else that's
camera
out there
has
for
a small
consoles
space
in
for you to
terms
be
of
in.
versatility.
We can actually detect total one-to-one precision, and then we can detect all your movements.
This is, you know, one-to-one. It's doing exactly what I want.
Not just like this, but this way too. Because real boxers don't hit like this.
When you have this physical interface device that for the first time can start to pull the game out of the TV and into the living room is the first foray into what I really consider next generation gaming.
Getting lost in the character is definitely what the soul of this device is about.
Plus, PlayStation Move's not only crazy precise, it's also got what we in the future call buttons, which turn out to be pretty important to those handful of millions of people who enjoy playing shooters, platformers, or, well, anything that doesn't involve catching a big red ball.
By augmenting reality, by putting you inside the game, that's not the experience you've ever had before.
I think one of the interesting things about that is the diversity of games. Now we've got games for the hardcore.
You know what else
games
has
that are
buttons?
Simulations of combat.
A controller.
We've got games for people that just want to dance in front of a TV. Games for people who want to get fit.
We can make games that don't require a lot of explanation anymore. We can really draw people from your family who'd never played games before, or the people who maybe felt that before they were cut off from the rest, you know, from the gaming community, can suddenly join in because the interactions are very, very intuitive.
PlayStation. Great stuff there. I'd like to thank all of our development partners, but in addition to those key developers, you also saw my good friend and colleague Kevin Butler point out something else kind of important. The PlayStation Move has buttons, which are critical to precision. Now, buttons allow you to have more control over the game and quite simply, again, get the most out of your gaming experience, whether you're a core gamer or a casual gamer. And we're really not trying to stir the pot
you know
here,
what
but we
else
think
has
it's an
buttons?
important distinction and a unique advantage to our
A
technology.
TV controller.
Now, we know motion gaming is fun. but
Wow,
when you combine
look at this.
motion
I could
control
change
with
the
a new
channel.
level of precision and then see it presented in high definition or maybe even in 3D, you'll start to appreciate that precision even more. But there are other advantages that the PlayStation 3 provides to developers beyond high definition that help out our motion control entry. As you'll see with games from SOCOM 4 to NBA 2K11, with the capacity of Blu-ray, we can put both the traditional game and the PlayStation Move version on the same Blu-ray disc. This provides tremendous value to the consumer. It's really like getting 2 games in one, and it offers a very compelling model to our publishing partners that helps them minimize their risk.
If
and
it
this
only
has not
works
been
with
lost
the
on them.
Move,
Since our
it's not
unveiling
two
at
games in
GDC,
one.
we have nearly 40 developers and publishing partners working on PlayStation Move products, many of which you'll be able to play at our booth here this week at E3. And at GDC just a few months ago, we showed a variety of games, from Little Big Planet, The Fight Lights Out, and iPad. Now, you can imagine how great these games look today after a few additional months of polish. But we're not here today to show you the same games over again, although we do hope that you'll check them out in our booth. They look fantastic. We have so much great content that I'd like to show you some new games today, revealed for the first time anyway.
Shit.
So, to get us started, I'd like to invite to the stage Christian Busick, the creative director from the workshop. Christian.
Sorcery.
Thanks, Peter. Sorcery is a third-person action-adventure game designed specifically for the PlayStation Move. You play the role of a young sorcerer's apprentice who must brave the nightmarish fairy kingdoms in order to stop a growing evil from engulfing the land in darkness. When we first began to design
come on,
Sorcery,
you need darkness
we were
at
really
nighttime
excited
at
about the new
least, especially if you're
possibilities
gonna go to
that
sleep.
were capable with this motion device. Most notably, the grail of development, total sense of immersion, right? So in the demo I'm about to show you here, you're going to see the kind of fidelity of my actions on screen that isn't possible with any other kind of motion controller. So enough talking, let's play some Sorcery.
Yes, try to play some Sorcery.
Not knowing what lay beyond, the young apprentice stepped bravely through a 1,000-year-old gateway into the fairy realm, in vain hope of
Are you sure you don't need a Keyblade?
from covering the land in darkness.
Surprised they didn't try that. What's with the stupid thing in the cage?
So as we begin, I want to point out this fidelity motion I was talking about. You'll notice the apprentice moves his arm in full one-to-one like I'm doing. Targeting is incredibly easy. All you do is just flick at the screen. What is making that noise? All right, that's better. Now, my actions with the wand affect the bolt's power and also trajectory.
Right.
I have a few other spells, so with a quick press of the button, let's go to Frost. Now, once frozen, I can use my arcane bolt to shatter enemies. Now, combining spells is one of the cool features of Sorcery. I'll show you some more of that in a moment. That potion looks inviting. Excuse me.
Hello. Hello.
Polymorph rat potion. So this will let me take the form of a rat, and it'll let me access areas that I couldn't get to in human form. Right,
Rat
shake
potion.
This thing up. Who knows how long it's been sitting there? You'll notice the ball changes color to let me know it's ready. Give it back and drink.
Chug, 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 chug. Oh, wait. And you get to play as a rat.
So you'll notice now, as a rat, I can access this tunnel, which will take me to an area that was previously inaccessible. Now, other creature forms will open up new types of gameplay and other exploration possibilities. Ah, boy, more goblins.
Flick and swish. Was that supposed to be a gong he's supposed to try to...
Another spell. I also have a whirlwind spell, which allows me to suck guys up and move them around the world. You'll notice I can steer the whirlwind with the controller.
Just throw him off the cliff. Well, it is Friday night, so it's not like anything important tomorrow.
Good thing I have my fire. Fire is great for dealing with groups of enemies.
But then again, I've been trying to do some stuff like this for a while.
I can
now,
also
so.
use fire to draw a line in front of me, creating a wall of fire that'll keep these guys off me long enough to fire up another world. Sending it through the fire, creating a firestorm.
Use magic card firewall.
One last thing, I have a powerful area of effect spell I can charge up. Big time spells like that cost a lot of power. If you're not careful, you could find yourself in trouble. Now, magic and sorcery can also be used to alter the environment. This broken bridge here can be repaired with a simple mending spell. Once again, like the rat potion, the mending spell will give me access to areas that I couldn't get to before.
And it would soon be that the
Is it time for the boss battle?
The true power of fairy magic, and that goblins are the least of the horrors beneath the ground.
Okay. Some golem goblin thing.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We're going to have a whole lot more sorcery to show in the future.
It was a
so
lot
look
more
forward to seeing you
accurate
soon.
to him because he was one of the people making it.
Hey, I'm up here now. This is so Ryan Seacrest. If my daughter could see me, she'd be thrilled. Sorcery is really a great example of how we're going to use the PlayStation Move technology in unique ways, and really a bit of a sneak peek into how we think next generation motion gaming will look. I think you saw some tremendous examples of a wildly unique user interface that you're just not going to find on any platform, so great job. But next, we'd like to show how PlayStation Move is going to revolutionize your sports gaming experience. Please welcome to the stage the head of worldwide development for EA Sports, Andrew Wilson.
EA Games. It's in the... Oh, God, it's this football... not, the stupid golf game. Tiger Woods.
Thanks, Peter. We're really excited about PlayStation Move and for the enhanced authenticity it brings to Tiger Woods PGA Tour. Motion control, as you can imagine, is very important for our Tiger franchise. It perfectly recreates the feeling of swinging your golf club out on the course. When you combine the one-to-one motion of the PlayStation Move with HD visuals on the PS3, the experience is outstanding. So let's jump into the demo here.
Assuming the
grab this
camera can
get
capture
us
you.
calibrated. Wonderful. So we're standing here on the par 4 third hole at Pebble Beach, stage for this year's US Open. What you notice immediately is it's a dogleg left, right to left, which is clearly a practical joke the dev team have played on me because I've been playing golf for 20 years and my stock shot is left to right. So I'm going to try and perform something here in front of a gallery that I've never been able to do in real life. And what we realize about PlayStation Move is we're now all about one-to-one movement. So it's no longer about pre-canned animations. And so when I say to you, this is probably one of the hardest things I have ever done, which is hit a draw in front of, I don't know, 1,000 people, it could go horribly wrong. So as a precursor to that, I've turned on mulligans, because it may take me a couple to pull this off. The other thing you've heard today is power is important. So it's not about just flicking the wrist. I've really got to perform a golf swing. I'm just going to change direction there. We're going to take it out around those trees. Like hitting a draw wasn't hard enough. I'm now going to try and shape it around some trees. I'm going to set this up here. You see I get feedback there, open the club, shut the club. I'm going to try and just do this straight up and down. Nice smooth swing. You want to play golf, they always tell you to swing smoothly and slowly. Get it down towards the ball there. Get it up. Ooh, what'd I tell you?
What the fuck?
One-to-one movement. Okay. That's not bad, right? Oh, but power count. We didn't see that. My shoulders are limbered up, my hips are open, I am ready to go. Okay, here we go. It's about power now. Okay. The other thing you get to know about the move is it's about feel. So anyone who's played shots out of a bunker in golf knows that it's all in the wrist, it's all about feel. So I'm going to try and get grin and regulation out of the bunker. This is probably not going to go very well, but we're going to try it anyway. So first thing I'm going to do, open up my stance a little bit.
Yeah, let's see how this
You
goes.
see, I'm going to open up my club face. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. Get on.
Nope.
No. That's okay. We're in the first cut. So a nice little chip on. Again, it's all about feel. You'll be seeing down in that bottom left corner there, every time I do something, I'm getting the feedback as whether I'm hitting a draw or a fade. Okay. I think I can get it up and down in one here. Okay, I've got some support. Yeah, there we go. Okay, again, open the stance. It's going to be all about feel. Just going to take it back nice and slowly. Wasn't bad. All right, I'm going to try and save par here for you today. The other thing, using the buttons here on the controller, I'm going to give myself a little putt preview. Oh, that's a little dicey there. I give myself a little putt preview that's available for you when you build up enough focus. So I'm just going to turn him slightly this way. There we go. We're going to see if we can't save par here. Again, nice smooth putting stroke. There we go. Get in the hole. And we saved par here today. On the par 4.
He knocked
little
the ball
shaky there
into
at
the hole.
outset. We all
Oh
forget
my
about the
God, he
mulligan,
knocked
right?
the ball into the hole.
So from shaping shots to swinging the golf club to draining a long putt,
People being
it's all
even more quieter,
enhanced
we're trying
by
to listen to
playing
the grass
Tiger on
grow.
PlayStation Move. The Move helps us to capture authentic sports motion with a one-to-one swing that you saw here today. And it's all in HD on the PS3. The Move functionality for Tiger will be available via PSN as a downloadable update when the controller ships this fall, and also available as a demo on the Move demo disc. So thanks very much, have a great show, and happy golfing.
Happy golfing.
Andrew, thanks very much. That was terrific. I hope you can get a sense that that precision doesn't just add to the realism, it also adds to the fun factor. But on the point of precision, if you're a golfer, you know that getting that club face square is actually a big part of hitting the ball straight. And I've told Andrew, if this actually helps me get my score down, my
As you
handicap
can tell,
down
I'm
to single
not a
digits,
golf person.
we'll have a steady stream of co-marketing dollars going to EA's way. So.
I mean, I know who Tiger Woods
Now,
is.
Tiger is a very
I'm not
important
golf.
franchise for PlayStation 3 and a great example of how key franchises play a big role
Unless,
in
of
the
course, you count
content
Goofy
lineup for
Golf.
PlayStation
I mean,
Move.
I don't
One
mind having
final
some
title
fun
I'd
having
like
Goofy
to
Golf,
introduce
so.
today builds on our strong heritage of our brand and the familiar faces you've come to associate with PlayStation. It's a game created solely for PlayStation Move for the millions of fans of our most recognizable characters. I'm pleased to introduce today Heroes on the Move.
Okay.
When great heroes assemble, there unfolds a brilliant pageant of poise and grace. But not with these heroes. Now, together for the first time, Ratchet, Jack, Sly Cooper, Bentley, Clay, and Daxter. 6 heroes, completely out of control until now. You will be the one delivering every clutch and hurling every weapon.
Well, this looks interesting.
Only with PlayStation Move. 6 big heroes.
That's the problem. It was only
epic
PlayStation
showdown.
Move. So it looked like it would. Looks like it would have been an interesting game if it wasn't just PlayStation Move.
Thank you. Hope you can get the sense. We're going to have games representing virtually every genre and appealing to every gamer, from core gamers to moms and families, and from fitness junkies to HD enthusiasts. So with an opportunity so big, we needed a marketing campaign that would get the word out to everybody. And we've got one coming. One company that really wanted to be a part of that story and help us tell the story was Coca-Cola. Now, Coca supported active and positive living for almost 125 years. And through our partnership with Coca-Cola later this year and throughout the holiday season, more than 130 million packages of Coca-Cola products will highlight PlayStation Move and PS3. Consumers everywhere will have a chance to win PlayStation Move and PS3, as well as great games like Sports Champions, EA Active, NBA 2K11, and Tron Evolution, the video game. Now, each of these games will be featured on those 130 million packages of Coke, Diet Coke,
and again,
Coke
we
Zero,
also had
and
so many
Sprite.
copies of like the
And this is going to be
Kinect
one of the
Sports as
biggest
well.
brand partnerships we've ever had. So keep your eye out this fall for PlayStation Move in your grocery store and wherever Coca-Cola products are sold.
I mean, the Kinect Sports is more fun than the... Uh-oh, this guy.
Peter, you look like you could use a Coke.
Kev, you know, there was a rumor you were going to show up.
Peter, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
You don't have to tell me.
You know, listen, I'm sorry about this, but as long as I'm here, do you mind if I get something off my chest?
I'm kind of in the middle of something here, Kev.
I'll be quick. So am I crazy, or did I just see 100 French acrobats prancing around an arena the other night? I hear there was a sale on blue ponchos. But seriously, I know everyone's got their eye on this motion control battle like it was Olivia Munn in a Lara Croft outfit.
Okay.
I say it's time we focus on what really matters. The games. Who's with me?
Games.
See, I love gaming, okay?
I used to.
I love you too. I love walk-off homers and headshots. I love drifting a turn at 100 miles an hour in boss battles with a 600-foot-tall Greek god who may or may not be your father. Gaming is having a ridiculously huge TV in a tiny one-room apartment.
Oh, boy.
Staying up till 3 a.m. to earn a trophy that isn't real. But is. And it's girls who know that the way to a man's heart is through a melee attack. I love gaming. And I know you love it too. That's why you're here. And why millions of people are pretending to work while they watch this at their desk.
What the
It's why we made the PlayStation Move. So every person on this great spinning marble will be able to get a taste of the PS3 sugar. Families, kids, grandparents, and you hardcore guys, I'm talking about you. Don't hate on them. Don't do it. Look at it this way. If you've got an awesome girlfriend, and then someone else gets an awesome girlfriend, do you know who wins? Everyone. With PlayStation Move, your mom can make your mom jokes after she takes you to school in table tennis. And a 10-year-old kid in Fresno can make a frat boy in Boston question his own manhood.
Okay, I'm about ready to stop this.
And we can all box using game characters that have important features like arms and necks. When we said the PS3 only does everything, we meant it. And the Move brings a whole lot more everything to the table. Because every gamer is a true gamer. Motion gamers, sitting gamers, everyone
And though we may pledge fanboy allegiances to different flags, deep down inside we all serve one master, one king. And his name is gaming. Forever may he reign!
Oh, boy.
Kevin, that was epic.
Thank you, Pete.
Listen, you want to stick around, help me wrap this up?
I'd love to. I just got word that Jack needs a Coke backstage.
All right, get on it. Hey, don't forget the lemon.
I never do.
Kevin Butler!
Should have started it with
That's
the
one
last
guy
half.
whose expense reports I'm going to have to watch this week. But Kevin was right. PlayStation Move changes everything. It's why we believe the PlayStation Move is the device that will bridge the gap between core and casual, between hardcore gamers and people that have never picked up a controller. And motion gaming is the single biggest feature that non-PS3 owners are looking to see added to the PlayStation 3. So your wait is over. I'm happy to announce today the launch details for PlayStation Move. PlayStation Move will be available in Europe on September 15th, here in North America on September 19th, and in Japan on October 21st. And we'll have a couple different product offerings to get these into the homes. For those of you who already own a PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Eye, the PlayStation Move motion controller will be available for $49.99. And the PlayStation Move navigation controller will sell for $29.99. Now, in addition, we'll offer a PlayStation Move bundle that will come with one Move motion controller, the PlayStation Eye, and our Sports Champions
But you
game,
don't have
all
something
for
like
$99.
PlayStation Move controller
And if you're
the
one of those families I
navigation.
mentioned earlier that hasn't yet added the PS3 to your living room, we'll be offering a PlayStation Move PS3 bundle, including the PS3, the PlayStation Move controller, the PlayStation Eye camera, and Sports Champions, all for $399. Finally, we've priced our first-party PlayStation Move software lineup at $39.99 retail, and there'll be between 15 and 20 titles available on day one, with more than 40 titles available during the holiday selling season. The momentum for PlayStation Move is just beginning, and the biggest franchises are coming to PlayStation Move, including SOCOM 4, Time Crisis, Raising Storm, NBA 2K11, Ruse, Killzone 3, SingStar Dance, Echo Chrome 2, and iPad. And of course, there'll be a variety of titles currently on the market that will support PlayStation Move. For example, titles like Toy Story 3, Tiger Woods that you just saw a minute ago, Heavy Rain, and Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. Each of these will have a software update that will enable PlayStation Move functionality. And before I pass it back to Jack, I'd like to conclude with a video that shows you what you can expect between now and December on PlayStation Move.
Pew pew. Valeba. 4. Ching. Changes everything. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, it helped a lot of things, but it didn't really... So apparently there was no issues with the Move It song, be copywriting and some stuff like that. Family games.
Okay, Smarty, go to a party. Go to a party. You run over there without a second to lose. Then what comes next? Hey, bust the move. So don't just stand there.
good thing you get away in a while, and then there will be the sharpshooter accessory. The shoot. Resident Evil 5 with Chris Redfield hitting boulders. Aragorn's Quest. Tron. Sorcery. You're a wizard, whoever the fuck you are.
So don't just stand there. Move it.
Okay, so that's about 56 minutes into that video. Yep, that's enough for me.